Hello, this is Hamster. I'm on my Chrono here. This is going to be the updated version 4, I think, Chronomancer setup for raids and fractals and all the other content. Now we're going to go over the Berserker aspect of this. The effect that we're going to be using Druid tanks in raids primarily. So Chronos have a DPS/support role. As you can see here, let me go over the gear real quick. So gear's going to be slightly different from what we currently run. So as you can see, we're going to be running either full Ascended or full Exotic, Berserker, Assassins, or Marauders. Okay, either of the three sets will suffice because you want, raw damage gear. Now, I'm in Marauders right now because I do like the extra 2,000 HP that it gives, and then the crit chance is fairly decent. Okay, after that, with the weapon sets, you want also Commander's weapon sets. Okay, it's very important with this specific setup. You're gonna have 100% Boon Duration by yourself without a Revenant, and you're still gonna get fairly decent power and critical damage numbers. So you can see here, I have Commander's weapons. Okay, Exotic is fine. You can go. This whole setup is either Exotic or, again, it'll be better, a little bit more damage with Ascended pieces, but you can pull it off with full Exotics. What you will generally want on the trinkets side, okay, you would want a either Exotic back piece with a Platinum Doubloon. So let's say a Berserker right here, back piece with Platinum Doubloon, or just go for a straight Ascended Commander's back piece if you're doing fractals. Okay, you can see here I have 153 agony resistance with the setup, right? So I can do T4, Mitrin, and whatnot with the DPS Chronomancer setup. Now trinkets, you want exotic. You want 3 exotic trinkets, okay, with platinum doubloons to up that boon duration up, okay, and maintain again power and crit damage. So I have here 2 exotic earrings, Berserker, with 2 platinum doubloons. Then I have a amulet, Berserker, with a platinum doubloon. And to top it off, I have 2 rings with agony, right? Now let's go over armor. Generally, you want 4 traveler runes for 15% boon duration, 4 travelers, and then 2 platinum doubloons on the pants and and the shoes. Excuse me. Yeah, there are builds out there with leadership runes. Okay, extra boon duration, but to be honest, this will suffice. This is also kind of near that min-max category. All you need to do is put +5, +9 infusions of power, and you're good. Again, the power here, if you were running full Berserker Ascended armor, it would be 2,270 with full set of infusions on anything, on everything that you can possibly put infusion on. And then crit damage 196%. Okay. Well, this is the general setup, gear setup. So DPS armor, exotic or ascended, doesn't matter. Berserker, assassin, marauder. Commander, exotic or ascended weapons with concentration, sigils, and a platinum doubloon. It would be more efficient and less costly to put the concentration sigil on the sword. And then after that, 2 platinum doubloons on offhands. So you don't have to buy 2 concentration sigils. And after that, you want either a Berserker back piece with a platinum doubloon. But if you're going for fractals, high level, go ahead and do that ascended back piece. Commanders. To that again, amulet and 2 earrings. Exotic, reason being these being exotic instead of the rings is because the rings have more agony slots and will let you push that 150 plus agony resistance without having to spend a fortune on +15, +12, 13 infusions. Now over the build, it's going to be Domination, Inspiration, and Chronomancer. Domination is 2, 2, 2, so you're getting illusions deal more damage. Signets activate, give you distortion and also reduce the recharge. This is pretty important in the rotation later on, actually in a little while. because it helps maintain perma quickness to the team. Then Mental Anguish, Shadow Skills, deal more damage. Boom. Next up is Inspiration. Now, Inspiration is going to be 1, 1, 2. Okay. So you can create a dome when you res. And then your focus weapons reflect. You can go to Sword of Illusions if you need a little bit of healing. But on that, go for Warden's Feedback. Then, boom. We have Illusionary Inspiration, cast Signet Inspiration when you summon an illusion. Very important. Part of your rotation. Boom. Then Chronomancer 3/3/3. Alright. Now you may be wondering, why don't I have Chrono Runes? Okay, because they give quickness on wells. Well, with the changes to the new Signet of Inspiration and getting max source of 5 quickness instead of 9 previously, you don't want the Chronomancer runes because they will give you subpar quickness. They will not give you maximum quickness. Alright, so example, I have here my 3 wells. Alright, in the old rotations, we had Well of Calamity, Eternity, and then Well of Action. And we'd put all 3 wells on the team, right? 1, 2, 3, leading to around 8 seconds of quickness, or way more than that, right? About 10 seconds of quickness from the 3 wells blowing up. Alright, 10 to 12. Now that's 3 sources of quickness right there. Right, actually no, 4, because when you summon Well Action under old Chronomancer runes right there, right, it adds 2 seconds of quickness, plus the 6 that already, it adds. So that's 2 sources, 3, and 4, right? Under the new SOI changes, that would literally almost cap you on, on quickness for the team, quickness applications. So if you use a shield 5, boom, that's 5 sources of quickness, and after that, it has an internal cooldown of oh so long. Okay. So if you were to use Signet Inspiration after that, or anything else, then the Signet Inspiration wouldn't copy the quickness to the team. They would stay around 12-15 seconds of quickness. Alright. With the new changes, you can cap around 25 seconds of quickness to your respective subgroup. Alright, with rotations. Okay. Now how this works is, again, you have a maximum of 5 sources. So every Signet Inspiration, just 1 here, 2 from the another 1 from the Phantasm, and then Wall of Action, and then your shield. So this rotation focuses on mainly shield. Okay. This is 2 seconds, 2 sources, 3 from the a third one from the Wall of Action, a 4th from the Inspiration, and then to top it off, the 5th and final source of quickness from your shield Phantasm or your other offhand Phantasm. Hey Ren, can you come in?
Yeah, somewhere.
All right. So that we're playing on the quickness cap transfer from the Signet Inspiration and whatnot, and quickness in general. So instead of we're using basically 5 sources. Now with the new setup, the utilities you want to run is Well of Eternity, Well of Recall, Well of Action, and Signet of Inspiration, and then Time Warp if you wanted to. Honestly, I have not used Time Warp in a very long time, so you can take it off for maybe Signet Humility or something else, to be honest. It's a nice to have skill, but again, it conflicts with your 5 sources of quickness application. So to start the rotation, I'm going to go demonstrate real quick. What I do is start this fight with Illusionary Leap, okay, putting me in combat. Alright, therefore, I can trigger the Superior Concentration on Weapon Swap. Now again, I usually start on Focus, but you can also start on Shield for a fight. What I do is Illusionary Leap, switch weapons, or Illusionary Leap, then Well of Action, either or, switch weapons to get the Boon Duration. As you can see here, I'm 48% with food. This is all you need. Okay, this isn't min-max, like full-on balls to the wall setup. So you don't need anything you don't need any of the bountiful, utilities. You can run cheaper utilities. Boom. Still kind of get the same yield, right? So I'm at 68.66 seconds Boon Duration. Now it's when I do the swap, it's going to take me 100%. Now I have 7 seconds to push out my full rotation, which it's a Shield 5, Well of Action, Signet of Inspiration, and then a Phantasm Summon. Alright? You have to do all 4 of those skills within 7 seconds. Now it's really not hard. You can just spam them and you're good. Alright? But you need to do all 4. After that, before switching again to do a second, a continuing rotation, you want to wait for your Tides of Time to recharge. Now let's say you don't have enough alacrity. Right? What you want to do is generally cast Illusionary Leap and then do a Mind Rack. Therefore, giving you basically permanent alacrity the first rotation. And then you do have Well of Recall and Well of Eternity. So after you do your Tides of Time, Well of Action, Signet of Inspiration, and a Phantasm Summon, you can spam Well of Recall and Well of Eternity whenever you see fit. Okay, I usually just spam them after the rotation because, again, at that point, Boon Duration does not really affect these two, and they don't get, they're not adding to the quickness sources. So I'm going to demonstrate it here. I'm in combat. Now switch weapon. 5. Well. Boom. Signet. And then copy. Voila. We did it all. Then after that, putting 2 wells. I'm summoning a Phantasm to get me 3. And then I'm going to Mind Rack. Blow them up. As you can see here, my alacrity is basically, boom, 16 seconds off the get-go. That's going to give me enough time, right, to charge everything up. As you can see, I had quickness. The team should have that much. Do another Tides of Time. Switch weapons. Alright. Boom. Boom. And then Phantasm. As you can see, I'm at whatever quickness I'm at now. Alright. Keep spamming my wells on cooldown. Alright. Now here's the trick. Here's another part of the rotation. Signet Inspiration. When this recharges, you don't immediately switch weapons. You want to do is count 3. 1, 2, 3, then switch. Okay. Guaranteeing that your shield 5 has recharged by that time. Okay, boom. Now I'm spamming my wells. I'm at 14 seconds quickness, so is a team around. There should be around near perma quickness at this point when you push this next well up. And then you just basically do the rotation over and over and over. Wait for your shield 5 to come up. Alright, 5, weapon switch, boom. And summon your Phantasm. It's basically the rotation in a nutshell. You can see we're at 30 seconds. We capped alacrity on ourselves at this point. Okay. Reason you want to wait for Signet Inspiration a little bit after that is because your shield isn't fully recharged yet. Okay. If I switch now on Signet Inspiration, the shield is still on cooldown. Okay. Therefore, you're wasting a little bit of time from your Boon Duration. Okay. You're pushing it at that point. So wait that extra, 2.5 seconds, whatever it is. Okay, for your inspiration, for your shield, Tides of Time to recharge in your rotation. Okay, as you can see, boom. Now shield's gonna be up soon. See, I have quickness, so, boom. And again, we're at perma alacrity and quickness, basically. Just spam your wells. Alright, let me kill this golem, blow up my Phantasms, and then Ren, go stand right next to it, please. So this is a ghillie, Ren. Stand right here, Ren. So realistically, alright, team's gonna be on top of the boss, and the dude tank's gonna be on the opposite side. Right? Under realistic setups, you are not gonna get max permanent quickness on a team, but I'm just gonna demonstrate it here. Alright. You can get like 90.99, 98, whatever % uptime, either or. Okay, so here's Ren. He's right next to the boss. He's fighting the boss. Okay. Now, over here, make sure to position ourselves to hit them with a shield 5. Now I'm going to go over rotations. I'm going to click on Ren once in a while, right, to see how much alacrity he's got. But I'm going to do the rotation now. You can see Ren's got about 18-second quickness start, and then he's got about 7 seconds alacrity. here we go. Gonna do the mind rack to give us enough alacrity, more than enough, right? See, we still have quickness 6 seconds, and everything recharges in about 4, right? So we're gonna do another rotation. 5, boom, boom, and then copy, right? Now Ren has about still same 17 seconds or so. Alacrity is kind of still on him. Gonna maintain it. Right. So we're looking at 7 seconds quickness. Right before this, recharges 1, 2, 3, and then we do the whole rotation again. And voila. So he's at around 2 seconds alacrity still, and then 18 seconds quickness. After this, we just kind of maintain our rotations. All right. We got the shield phantasms giving that alacrity. All right, and here again, we're gonna do another quickness rotation. So shield, switch, boom, and boom. Ren still got alacrity. He still got quickness. Okay. And basically, you just maintain this rotation. Super easy. Okay. Once you get more shield phantasms up, be honest. All right, switching. All right. Shield. And then shield phantasm. You see Ren's here is pushing around 11 seconds of alacrity now, and quickness is still up there. So we're kind of maintaining near perma alacrity. You can do it with more than one shield phantasm. I think I have 2 right now. Okay. Now we're charged, so shield 5. So Ren here has, again, alacrity and then quickness. We get go. 13 seconds left. We just maintain this rotation over and over and over, and then should be good from there. Alright, keeping quickness around 19, 20 plus. Alright. And then that's basically it. Permanent alacrity and quickness to the team. Now let's go do this rotation a little faster. I think there's a different way. If you time it right, you can get the 20 seconds, 25. And barely an effort to be, for the most part, just waiting on that shield. And yeah, basically it. Ren, how's your alacrity? Is it like a lot, a little bit?
Alacrity. 6 seconds every time.
Is it like a lot, perma, near perma, not a lot?
Okay, so that's 6 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty much perma, but the highest it gets is 6 seconds.
Okay, so near perma alacrity to the team here.
Now it's gone. At least I get about 18, 19.
Alacrity? Oh,
Seconds.
yeah. A little different in realistic scenarios. We get more wardens up, basically. So yeah, I'm just maintain this. And this is basically the rotations for the new version 4 Chrono Setup. Just maintain, literally it's 4 skills. Can't really mess it up too bad. And then we get quickness and alacrity to the team. And you yourself you're capping at max alacrity, nonetheless.
No, actually, it went high as 8.
Alacrity. Yeah, it's fine. See? Copies. Boom. That's about it. Alright, hopefully this video helped you out. Again, just you can smash phantasms any way you want, distortion when you need it. Okay. What? That's literally about it. Generally, we don't use time warp anymore, or continuous split for the matter, unless you're distortion spamming for some odd reason. Okay. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoy the video and it helps a lot with Chrono Rotations and setup. Again, gear wise, you're at these stats. Let's put realistic boons and buffs on. So we'll have 25 Mart, we'll have Fury, we'll have Protection, we'll have Regeneration, Swiftness. The Ranger will have Spotter, Frost, some Grace of Land stacks. And if we're running the guild setup, we're going to have Sun Spirit on both teams. Then Warrior, Discipline, Strength, Power Allies. Now with realistic boons, okay, we're going to have 3,000, almost 400 power. You're going to get higher than that, obviously, with full Berserkers. 88% crit chance, 200 crit damage, and then 18k HP if you are in the Marauder setup. Okay, but generally we're copying 20 seconds of quickness to the team. Alright, way more than enough to keep it permanent. And then Alacrity is almost permanent too. What matters is the shield phantasm at start. Okay, if you block an attack and get the second, you get 2 out, or you don't. Big factor in the Alacrity maintenance there. You can see we're looking at Ren. He's got fairly decent amount. Alright. But we have 2 Avengers. So he's got a 66% uptime with 2 shield phantasms. And then with our wells, that should kind of near perma his alacrity for the most part.